Today we're going to be covering this topic, how to fix stuck or pending transactions in MetaMask. So what does this look like? Well, let's take a look here. You may have seen something like this. You can see here. It says you're sending something and it says pending. Sometimes you'll see the word speed up or cancel, right? So this user tried to cancel it, but it's still pending, right? Stuck. So let's look at another example. Okay, not this one. Yeah, so you try to cancel the transaction and everything else that you try to do just gets queued. So everything's stuck in your wallet. Nothing is moving, nothing seems to be working. There was one user who asked me for help. He said, this transaction has been pending for more than 4 hours. It's been for 5 days. 5 days, guys, this guy's transaction has not worked on Ethereum, right? Most of them tend to be Axie Infinity players, unfortunately. And I'm sure if you're watching this, you're probably an Axie Infinity player as well, because many of them come to me for help. So firstly, we have to understand, why do transactions get stuck? So this can happen, any transactions on Ethereum, right? Some of you, especially Axie players, right? Oftentimes you're trying to withdraw from Ronin to ETH, right? And it gets stuck, right? So why do transactions get stuck? The reason is because, sometimes network gas fees are higher than usual, right? And so if you don't pay high enough gas fees, you're going to get stuck, right? You need to pay gas fees in order to get the transaction process, right? The network can get quite congested sometimes, right? So always try to find out when is the cheapest fees to pay, when the network's not so congested. And oftentimes, because of NFTs and stuff, it can get very, very expensive. So, and because of that, your transactions can get stuck because you paid too low a fee. So how do we solve it, right? Solutions, right? So there are 3 main ways that I think you can solve it. The first one is that you can wait. Now, waiting, sometimes if you're lucky, right? Sometimes transactions process the next day or later, right? Sometimes. But in my experience, this rarely happens. It doesn't happen very often. Sometimes it does happen. If you wait maybe 1 or 2 hours, it might work. Maybe tomorrow it might work, but it rarely happens. So there are 2 other things you can do. You can choose to reset your MetaMask account, right? And I'll show you what that looks like here. So if you want to reset your MetaMask account, go here to MetaMask support, go to the official one. So this is the website, metamask.zendex. You can just put MetaMask support facts or something and then just put how to reset your wallet. You should be able to find it. An account reset is only to be used when strictly necessary, right? So don't do it for fun. Do it when you need to. Most often to resolve stuck or pending transactions. So this is what you can try if your transactions are stuck or pending. But before resetting, recommend you download state logs, blah, blah, blah. This progress is irreversible, right? You will not lose value in your account. So you won't lose any crypto. Don't worry. Okay, so only if necessary, right, to remove pending or stuck transactions. You won't lose your crypto, but you may not get the cut. You have to probably add, manually add all your tokens again, right? So you will not lose your crypto, but you probably have to manually add your tokens again, right? So for example, in my MetaMask, you can see I've got ETH, AXS, SLP. So I have to manually add this. If I reset my account, all of this will be gone. I just have to add the name and then it will appear. Now, please make sure you have your password, seed phrase, secret recovery phrase, and private keys in port account before hitting the reset button. Most importantly is the secret recovery phrase, which is your 12 words, right? So most important, right, must have your 12-word seed phrase or recovery phrase as we call it. This is the most important thing, guys. If you don't have this, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So make sure you have this before you reset. Go to settings, advanced, click reset account. So it's really easy. Just go to MetaMask. Okay, look for your settings here. Advanced, and look for reset account. Here it is, right? Resetting account. Just click it and it will clear your transaction history. It will not change your balances. And as long as you have your secret recovery phrase, you'll be able to get back your account as per usual. Okay, so that's something that you can try, resetting your account in order to clear your transactions. But that does not always work. However, this does not always work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's a third thing that you can do known as custom nonce. Okay, custom nonce. So what is custom nonce? Custom nonce is over here. So go to another page. So cancel transaction with custom nonce. You can just search MetaMask support, cancel transaction with custom nonce. Okay, so how This information out of date, retained for reference purposes. Please see the current information. Okay, go to a new one. Is there a new one? Is this a new one? Okay, yeah, so this actually gives a summary of all of them. Okay, so let me go to this one. So how to speed up or cancel a pending transaction, right? You can get this from Metamask website, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here you can choose the word speed up. So sometimes that's available. Sometimes that doesn't work. If it doesn't work, don't worry about it. In-app cancellation, right? So for example, sometimes you can click a cancel button. So sometimes if you see here, right, you can zoom in. Sometimes you see the word speed up and cancel. So these are the standard options. You can use these and set a high gas fee, always set a higher gas fee. If it works, that's great. If it doesn't work, however, there are two other ways. Wallet reset, which is what I mentioned, okay? And here's the custom nonce. So let's look at the custom nonce. What do you have to do? You have to go to advanced settings. You have to create a new transaction. In the new transaction, you send it to yourself, and then meaning your Metamask address, and then in the nonce, set it to the last transaction nonce that's still pending. Okay, so I'll explain what this looks like here. You have to do it here, okay? So what does this mean? Okay, so for example, let's say we have a pending transaction. Let's look at what this. So this is an example of a pending transaction. You can see here, this send transaction is pending and they were not able to cancel it. If I click here, it will open up and show me some numbers here. Right, it will show me some numbers here and it will give me a nonce value. Can you see the nonce here? What's the nonce? It's 31. Every transaction, even if it's pending, must have a nonce. The nonce basically says the number of transactions that went out of your wallet. Now, if I show you my Metamask address, how do you find the nonce? It's really easy. If you don't know how to find it, you go to activity. You have to click somewhere here. So let's say sending SLP, right? If I want to find what is the nonce of this, I click on it and I can see here's the nonce 13. Let's say if this was pending, if this says pending, right? Imagine for a moment it says pending. So what I need to do is I need to take down this nonce. I need to take down 13, right? And I need to do a new transaction with a custom nonce, which is what they're describing here. You need to add the custom nonce and I will put the number 13 here. So where do we get that? We go to Metamask, okay? We open advanced settings like we did just now, settings, right? Advanced. Now I scroll down here, look for the word custom nonce. Okay, where is it? There. Customize transaction nonce. I click on. Okay, so now it's on, right? So I can customize the nonce. Save. Okay, I go back. Now, what do I need to do? I said send a new transaction to yourself, right? So how do we do that? It's really easy. All we have to do is we copy our address. So copy your address here. Copy. Okay. Click send. Paste your address. Okay. You can send yourself 0 ETH. So you don't have to send any ETH. That's fine. Click next. Now, this is the part where, can you see this is the custom nonce? Now, I know that my transaction, imagine my transaction number 13 got stuck. So when you check your transaction, what was the pending number? Put that number here, right? Put the number here. In one of my previous videos, I said put the number +1, but that doesn't work all the time. I think it's easier if you use this method. Put the number itself, okay? Put the number itself of the pending transaction. Where do you find the pending transaction? Go to your Metamask and press on the pending transaction and you can look for the word nonce there, right? So I'm going to put 13 to basically what I'm doing is I'm making this transaction faster than the pending one. So I've got a pending transaction that also has the nonce of 13, but this one is slow. I'm going to make another transaction that's faster and it's going to override this transaction and cancel it. So how do I make sure it's fast? I have to go here to edit and I'm going to either put the highest gas fee, which is here high. However, what you can do, okay, you notice the fees are always going to be changing here. What you can do is you can also use advanced options. So I'm going to recommend this if you're an advanced user. The gas limit don't change, just leave the gas limit as it is. What you want to do is max priority fee and max fee. Where do you get these estimates? Okay, you can go to this website known as blocknative.com/gas estimator. blocknative.com/gas estimator. And what you can get is here's a priority fee, here's the max fee. So I should put a priority fee of 16 or 17 and a max fee of maybe 500 to 600, right? If I really want to go through, I probably put 600 and I probably put 17, just so that I'm 100% sure it's going to go through, right? If I follow, you went to 19, right? So the network is always changing. Put something that's a little bit higher, it should be fine. You have 99% probability of going through, right? So if I'm here, okay, so I can see that page. Okay, it's gone down to 12 and 15. So I'm going to put custom nonce of 13. If that, for example, was the pending one, I click edit here. Now, some people prefer just put high. I prefer to use the advanced options, but that's up to you, whichever works for you. What's my priority fee? So I'm going to put 17. And my max fee here, I'm going to put 500, right? And then I'll click save. And then I will click confirm and then I would send it. Of course, I'm not going to do this now because I don't need to, but that's what you have to do. Now, If the fees suddenly shoot up, oh, look at that, it's 26, oh my goodness, then this transaction will also get stuck, right? Because again, the fees went up too high and you have to wait for the fees to drop. Now it's 29, oh my goodness, it's 30, right? So again, this is one of the problems sometimes with Ethereum, especially because so I'm from Malaysia. At night time, currently the time is 1:12 a.m. in my country, Malaysia. At this time, I never do Ethereum transactions because it's just too expensive. Oh, okay, now it dropped, right? So suddenly goes up, suddenly drops. If you're lucky and you get it when it drops, then you can go through. If not, you're going to be stuck again, right? So you'll have more pending transactions. So what some people do is they don't pay high enough gas, and then what happens is that they try to solve one nonce, and instead of solving it, they end up queuing a bunch of transactions. And what happens here is that you need to clear all of these transactions by paying ETH and sending yourself a new transaction. So please don't do this. This is bad because if you keep on queuing transactions, you're going to have to pay more and more money to get them cancelled, right? So please don't do that, right? If one is already queued, just wait for gas fees to drop. And when gas fees are lower, then send yourself another transaction using the same nonce. So you have to watch the gas fees at blocknative.com/gas estimator, right? So again, I recap, you can do several methods to speed up or cancel. You can always speed up and cancel manually over here. If that works, make sure you use high gas fees. You can reset your wallet, or you can use a custom nonce. Okay, where do you get the instructions for this? Basically, just Google for how to speed up or cancel pending transaction with the word MetaMask, and you should be able to find it. Make sure you get it all from the official MetaMask website, which is here, right, for the support. Now, that's usually there's usually the three ways that you can solve a pending transaction. Okay, you can also find the nonce. Let's say you're not sure where to find your nonces. You can find your nonce by taking your address, copy this, go to Etherscan, right? Etherscan is really useful. Paste your address, click search. And when you've got your address here, so here's my Ethereum address. I go to transactions. I click on this transaction. So this is a successful transaction, but let's say it said pending. If it had said pending, will it still give me a nonce? Yes. Where's the nonce? I go down. I click here. Where's my nonce? There it is. The nonce is 15. So if it was pending, I would use the nonce of 15 and I would create a new transaction, sending 0 ETH to myself with the highest gas fees using this block gas estimator. And then hopefully, as long as it goes through, it will be able to cancel my previous transaction. You know it's not working if you see this. So here I try to send some SLP or ETH to itself and it fails. If you see the word failed, it means your transaction did not even go into the network. That means either the gas is too low or something went wrong, right? So you need to make sure you always have enough Ethereum inside your wallet to be able to pay for gas fees, to be able to do more transactions. If you don't have enough Ethereum, your transactions will always get stuck. They won't go through. Always have enough Ethereum. Always watch the gas fees to make sure they're not so high, right? Never use any of the other fees. Always look at the highest fee because that will guarantee you that almost pretty much sure you're going to go through, right? This is using EIP 1559. There is the legacy one, which I won't talk about. I prefer to use the priority fee, but that's just my choice. I hope this video helps you. So again, custom nonce, refer to online guides, but basically you want to use the same nonce of your pending transaction, and then send yourself 0 ETH. Use the highest gas fee estimate, right? And you can use the gas fee estimate from blocknative.com/gas estimator, which is pretty useful. Okay, so always, these are some of the things you can do. Sorry, I forgot one more. You can either wait, which rarely happens, or you can use the speed up or cancel option. Sometimes you will see the speed up and cancel option, but always set the highest gas fees, right? So as long as you set highest gas fees, it should work. But again, sometimes the network, as you saw just now, it can go up, can go down, can go up, can go down. Sometimes you can't be sure. But these are some of the ways that you can use to solve a stuck or pending transaction in MetaMask. If these solutions do not help you, I'm afraid I don't know if I can help you because many of you like to comment and DM me. These are the best solutions that I can recommend, right? And if they don't help you, then just wait patiently until gas fees go down, right? Usually one of these will always work. So as long as it works, that's great. If not, just do your transactions when gas fees are not so high, right? Ask your friends who use Ethereum regularly. Discuss with people in your community and your circles, crypto community circles and stuff, to understand a bit about when you should do your Ethereum transactions. Okay, so I hope that helps you a lot. I know many people who play Axie Infinity like to contact me for help. I'm very busy, unfortunately. I can't help all of you, but I do try to help those on Discord when I can. I hope you can go and help others, right? If you find a solution that works for you, please go and help other people. Let me write that. Help other people, right? Do tutorial videos as well. My video channel can't be the only one. Help other people, do tutorial videos, spread the good word. This is how we build the crypto community together. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you a lot. You can actually find videos on my channel. So I do post about, let me show you my videos. How to resolve a drop transaction using custom nonce. So this is an old video, unfortunately. How to resolve a drop transaction using custom nonce. Let me see if I can just get rid of this ad. I don't want this ad. Go away ad. Okay, so this is what I did previously, right? And I used the custom nonce plus the number 1, but I've seen that many people don't have success with this, so I'm making this video to improve on this video. So you can go to my channel and follow me from time to time. I do, how to resolve a drop transaction in Metamask, how to use Etherscan and stuff like that. So just check out my channel. You'll see lots of stuff there. From time to time, I'll randomly post. Okay. Anyway, I hope this helped you a lot, and all the best in your Ethereum transactions. Thank you.